Well, hello, if this is not Gmodism Total Nerdery channel. Today we're gonna do after all this time, we're going to finally make the ACF boat tutorial. Indeed, I said I would make it, I made it, and it was a failed recording. Or, let's not talk more about that, let's make a boat instead. So, we want to do this outboard motor boat thing stuff, and oh my God, we're gonna make a so funny boat. But you know, the basics of it all will be ring true, naturally. So let's create a super advanced boat body using 4 barrels and this thing. No collide them and just place them there. So we'll just make a basic, you know, little. This is, what's the English word? Flotte? Is that like rig or something? Like floating? It's like a bridge, you know, the small ones, but it's floating, or whatever. Let's make a classical trash, don't get touched by the water game mood. Flotte, yes. This will be our base for our boat. So you can use one of the wooden boats shells if you like to. But we're just gonna make this little funny thing here. Does it float? It looks like it does float. Can it? Kind of. Let's check the weights of stuff though. This is 40. That's, I guess this is perfect. Grab your painting tool and paint the famous smiley. If you're not cool and have your own paint stuff. North. Let's build towards north. Perfect. So, if you look in the description, there are some fun stuff hanging around there, like a paste bin link to the ship I believe we will use. I haven't used it before, but it looked really neat. A friend sent it to me, it was really compact, and the East car steering was maybe not what we're gonna have. So we're gonna have an outboard motor. This is just set ang steering. Person 1 or not? I think is this the same ship, by the way? This is probably this, you know. See if it works. Alright, so we want to have a nice seat, and it's very important you go into vehicles and shares, and then you select the most professional looking share, so people understand that you know what you're doing when you come in your very professional ACF boat. So, and if you're, you know, the advanced builders and stuff, bring all your precision alignment and mirroring stuff and everything like that. You are free to do that. Please do, if you like to. I'll just go with the usual Gmodism build. Not so exact, because I think that's boring to spend time on, because I'm lazy, you know. But you know that by now, so it's no news for you. So we want to have a little prop thing. We want to base this whole thing off. Let's just have a, I don't know. Let's take this piece. Is this, oh god. Maybe we should go to the real props. Little Lego symbol there. I thought I was selecting S-prop, that's why it's... no. So weird. I think we'll go with this one. So this is the thing we will build our engine on. We'll totally put it here. More in the middle, like that. We'll grab some of the axis center, hit with that. If you miss some of the tools, please check my collection at the workshop, my video for that, also explaining how to get all the stuff, because Access Center you get in another way, for example. Everything is available on the homepage with the links and everything, and I also included some mods in my top 10 building tool if you haven't seen that. So let's get flying on this thing. Pod controller, not advanced pod controller anymore, I'm so sad. No, wait. Oh. Let's be cool. If we want to move this, we can build everything on this. Anyways, wire to A, D. Now it's interesting. Chassis. Maybe this one? Okay, so we'll just jump in this one and we see if... Come on. Okay, so we're just going to wire, reload chassis and see if it turns. It doesn't. That's annoying. If we pretend this share is the chassis, maybe we can trick it. Oh my god. Apparently not. I guess we just have to go into here and change some values. Okay, this is the chassis. But what we will do is go in here, expression 2, have this little shipper turn angle, first interval. Here we have it. Maybe it's we just chance, because it takes less effort than to try to think out a calculation. That's probably wrong. Okay. Now then. We're closing in. So then we only have one option left. Go in here and then we take this part, Control X, put in a 0, take the last 0, put in this, upload and exit. Alright, let's see here. And it's working like a sham. So, what we want to do now, go to advanced ball socket, which you might not have. Look at my workshop collection video thing. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have slaver that is minimum minus 0.1, maximum 0.1, y minimum minus 0. All of them like that. No friction, free movement, and check. Free movement should be checked. Okay, those are connected up like that. Now we can jump into our thing and now we can steer this thing. And let's see here. This is reverted. So what we want to do is let's see here. Yeah. We go to the wire tool, and we are going to go to the wire tool. Wire tool. I hate this new menu. It's in favorites. That's one good thing. So we're gonna do like this. We're gonna hook up to D, and then D to A naturally. So if we jump into this one again, we can see that if we press this button, we will be going the correct directions now. So now comes the part of actually installing the motor. You don't want a motor underwater, mind you. So that's really logical, man. Go into, oh no, I need to update it. So radar is wrong. Mobility engines. What engine should we have? Let's have a funny engine. Oh no, it would be insane to put on, a radial engine. Oh, this is so crazy. Let's have a radial engine on this one. This will be crazy. But this is too heavy, I think. It's like 300 kilos. I'm sorry, no radial engine this time. Let's have pulse jet. No, I'm just kidding. Let's have a silly small engine, because twin diesel, V-twin. Yeah, let's just have one of those bike engines, 50 kilos. That's nice. What we want to have now is we want to go to gearboxes, and we want a, what is it? A CVT. We want a transaxial small, like this. So what we want to do now is install the thing, throw on some no collide on this. This one will obviously go this way, yeah, like this basically. And then whoa, where am I? Then we're gonna put on this engine here, experience FPS issues. I need to check my process. It looks cool. Ish. Okay. Put on this engine, like this. Looking good. Then we can weld this to this and this to that. Go to the ACF menu, link up the engines to each other. Now we're gonna make a propeller. Let's make a simple propeller. And the CVT is oh well, whatever. It's probably works just fine. Indeed. So for the propeller, we want to have thin blades. Go to plates. Excuse me. We want to go to the. Oh, too many props. So laggy. Just scroll down till we find the yellow ones that are lesin. Boat propellers aren't very huge usually. So let's make a small boat propeller because, well. So now we're actually gonna move this by the precision tool. Totally gonna freeze this in the air first. We might actually weld them there. So we wanna have, you see, a decided amount of degrees. Let's see here, 1, 2. So we get a nice angle. Make the same thing on both. 1, 2, like that. So now they're welded and nice. We're gonna go to weight. We're gonna look at this weight because probably we don't need to have them so heavy. 10. Let's just make everything 10 like that. We'll put this thing right here, like a real boat propeller or something. ish, you know, just like that. Link this up, ACF menu, right click, it's linked. We go to axis center, click on this one, click on that one. Now we got ourselves a spinning thing. This is now spinning thing. However, this our little onboard engine thing is a bit light, I would say. So we go to weight, we check this weight, 50, okay. Let's make this one 40. Maybe it's too heavy, but you never know. Just like that. Next step, what is that? We want to have some, you know, engine power here, and right now we have not so much force if we connect up the throttle directly, so we need to make it 100, and you do that by strapping down a constant value somewhere here, and then we're gonna go to the gates, the atomic and the multiply, just like that. And you want to make sure to select a nice and discrete model like that. I'm just kidding, you know. Yeah, okay, so model doesn't matter. Active, put it on active on the pod controller. Throttle, we put that on the multiply gate. The multiply gate is 100 times the throttle button. That will be W. Yes, and the next part is making some nice gear. Yes, for the gears we will go to the via. We want to find something called lever. Max value 1, min value 0, and we'll put this here just to select the speed like manually, because why not? We want to link this up via gear. You can have your other gearbox too if you want. Then we just take the CVT ratio, put it onto this little rod here. And let's try out this boat and see if we've forgotten anything important, like fin, for example. What you want to do is you want to have this is fin, no lift. Second thing you want to go is, you know, the Buoyancy Tool. If you don't have that, you should get it. It's in my collection. Look at that video if you have problems finding it. So hit these three things with buoyancy %0. This thing too. If it would float, I don't know. I want to see how much buoyancy this is. This is. Oh well, whatever, it floats. So what we want to do now is we go to the advanced duplicator tool. We shift right click to area copy. We want to area copy this. We're gonna spawn it here and we're gonna try it out. Right, finished pasting. And it doesn't float so well. Surprise! So what we want to do now, oops. What we want to do now is so that we're gonna go to the buoyancy tool, and we're just gonna, you know, 75% buoyant these things are now. Look how well they float. It's still very back heavy, so we'll need to go to the weight tool. We're gonna put something more heavy, like 70 in here, and we're gonna almost double the weight of this thing. Maybe we should have a counterweight, but you know, just maybe. So we put this somewhere in the middle. We jump into our craft, and we can press throttle. And the speed is stunning. Oh my god. It's impressive, but it's fully controllable. It sounds like a fishing boat. Very cool. Very cool. And that's how you build a boat. But let's get some more speed on this thing. You see now value 0. Let's have it like here, where it's like 0.2, like you see 0.005. Insane. What? So actually it was going backwards all the time. If we put it here to, what value do we have now? 8.18. No? Interesting. Very interesting. We're gonna put some more force in this thing here. 0.08. What happens now? If we take this up out of the water, you will see it's spinning around like that. But it's under the water, which means it's slower. So probably we want to make the gearbox a bit more not so speedy, like more strong. So what we want to do is we want to go to the ACF menu. Then we're gonna change the final drive to like 1/10 of what we have now. You know, like really little, that. And then we need to. We're gonna make a counter. We're gonna have a counterweight. Indeed, what's our counterweight? Let's see here. Something that's. What do we need in the front? Naturally, we need something to go on board on places on, and that's naturally a bench, or yes, this will be very impractical. Let's select. Okay, we go for the bench. No collide to this one. Probably. Oops, gonna check the weights for this. Okay, so this is our land bridge thing. Fantastic. Welded to the base plate thing. We're gonna check the weights and stuff too. Weight 40, 150. So we make this maybe 50 wasn't so bad. Make this 52, and we can unfreeze this thing, and we realize it sinks to the ground. So we go to the Buoyancy Tool, because we didn't do that this time. This is buoyant. This is buoyant. This too. This too. Everything is buoyant. No. But you can make everything buoyant. Indeed. Alright. Interesting. Whoa. We need to remove some of that. Oh, it lagged out. Interesting. What? So, we want to check some weights again, I think. And some welds. Is this really welded to this? I hope so. 40, 50. We'll make this 52. 65! That explains something. I did. I didn't think it was so heavy. Okay, let's remove the terrible idea of CVT. We replace it with a regular gearbox. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Okay, rethink. This, bye bye. This is also bye bye. We're gonna go for a other gearbox. ACF menu. We're gonna go for a 4-speed small transaxial gearbox, just like that, and it's weighing a stunning. What is it? 60? Yeah, it's 60 kilos. Interesting. But there are the tiny ones. Straight tiny. That we need a transaxial. Transaxial tiny. And that's the stunning weight of 30 kilos. That's better. Need some no collide on this. Just like that. Perfect. As this is a watery thing, we're probably gonna turn the final drive down to maybe 16 or something. Weld this to the base, and then we're gonna go to some Wiremod, wire tool. We're gonna gear up on the mouse 1. We wanna gear down on the mouse 2. And we also want to go to the ACF menu, and we wanna right click this thing and then the propellers, and maybe it will work. Let's say this will work or something. So we're just gonna make a little copy, you know. Yes. Finished pasting. Can jump into here. Gear 1. Gear 2. Oh, we totally forgot to we totally forgot to link this up to with the engine. That can be a whoa. Oh my god, what happened? This is very interesting. I think we have a problem. And that's why you take duplications. So what we want to do again is we go interesting indeed. Okay, link this engine up to the tiny one. Then we also most likely we're gonna check the buoyancy too. Maybe we didn't do that. Like 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Let's try again. Finished pasting. Okay. This is very interesting. It makes no sense. Okay. So the problem we are experience is this prop. So we have to dismount everything and redo it. Isn't that fun? Not really. But let's do it. See you in a second. We want a more meaty prop. That's what we want. Alright, so let's make this with a big box instead. And it should be stabilizing our poor propeller a little bit. We're making progress. Indeed. Okay, maybe this works. We will take a slaver settings and connect it up to this one again. And do the rewiring. Alright, so what we done is we replaced this by a box instead to get some more stability. Then we changed the engine to a smaller engine to save some weight. And then you see I've changed the gear settings to a little bit more strong like that. And I realized a very crucial thing. When we do this and we paste it, it seems like we have to go to Buoyancy Tool and update those four things again so they don't float. Because then when we go here, we can select the... Oh, that's one gear. First gear like this. And we can gear up. So basically, when it's spinning too fast, they get sad. We should actually have also a more meaty propeller center prop. Would be make it more stable, but I think it's, you know, it's kind of working. So you get the basics anyways. That's how you put together a ACF boat. And also many propellers in this game actually feel a bit better when they don't have to rotate so fast. So one thing you could do to make them rotate slower is make them more strong. For example, if we make those two propellers to 500% instead of 100%, there should be a big difference. It's also a lot faster. So that's probably something I would recommend you do. Anyways, I think this boat is working really good. It's easy to control, it's kind of realistic, and we have a nice outboard engine. Wouldn't you agree? So, that's basically that. How to make an ACF boat. Let me just fix the final details and show you the last. Alright, it's slightly cleaned up. Remember, when you spawn it, you have to go with your Buoyancy Tool and update the stuff to, you know, the 1% stuff. You see. Okay. And then you have your nice professional floating thing. And you can take it for a ride. In high speed. Isn't that nice? It's really nice how fast we can go with a small engine like this. Oh well. Once again, thank you very much for watching. This has been Gmodism Total Nerdy Channel, and we can even go backwards with our boat. Isn't it nice? Anyways, I see you next time. Gmodism Total Nerdy Channel, sailing off to the sunset. Bye bye.